strolling far from home and horizon looking like a sunset dream. Midnight talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you. Moon is lighting, sea of diamonds, I can tell the difference to your eyes. Morning's coming, we're not rushing, lie with you until the end of time, when it's just us two.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Becca. I'm a writer. I'm currently working on my debut literary fiction novel, and I'm pretty sure I failed all of my November goals. But before we get into that, there is like a little bit of an update that I need to provide because it's just been a rough few weeks. Let me just tell you that. A lot of you guys that watch my channel regularly will know I recently went from being basically unemployed for a full year to now working full-time and also having a part-time job. On top of that, I have this YouTube channel and I have this book that I'm writing, and that is a lot. And when I was putting together my November Plan With Me video, I was so optimistic that I could do all of it. I felt like I was on such a high and that I could do it all, but I cannot. And you know, I've had a lot of technical difficulties, and because of just like exhaustion and stuff like that, I lost a lot of work that I've done. I accidentally deleted the vlog for last week, and I basically took that as a sign that I needed to take a massive step back from just like everything that I was doing. I was just watching Diane's video this morning about how she's juggling full-time work. She's like, you know, when I start working full-time, everything just kind of falls to the wayside, everything suffers. And that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like, I just don't feel like I'm doing anything very well. And this is not a pity party, I'm just being transparent. Like, my videos haven't been performing the same. I actually don't feel very proud of a lot of the videos that I put out just because I feel like they're thrown together, and I don't like that. I like the intentionality of making videos. A lot of you have said that that's not how you feel watching them, so I'm really grateful for that. But as a creator, it's just something that I notice. And I got really sucked up into like just my efforts were going into like the wrong things. I was focusing way too much on like analytics and growth and stuff like that, when I really just started this channel to hopefully get monetized and then just like share my writing journey. And I strayed a little bit from that. I also quit my part-time job. As much as I wanted to keep it and as much as I loved working with the people that I was working with, it was just too much. And I am currently on my second week of, I worked all of last week, all this weekend. I have to work all this week and all this coming weekend. My last day is going to be Black Friday. And I did that on purpose. I could have quit a little bit earlier, but I did want to give them some support during this time. I'm giving myself a lot of grace with content creation. Sometimes you can get so wrapped up in seeing the number of subscribers grow that you forget to kind of cultivate the audience that you already have. And so I really just want to make sure that those of you that do follow me and do watch me, that I never forget you, as well as cultivating like a really strong, thriving, growing community. So those are just kind of like my thoughts on where I've been mentally for the last few weeks, because I know I said I was going to do 2 videos a week this month, and it was just not sustainable. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that was driving me crazy. I was trying to do 2 videos a week, and I did it for 2 weeks, and I can safely say it's not sustainable for me, even with the pre-filming. You know, and I probably could have done a little bit more work to like prepare for that, but at the same time, it's like I need to have a life. We all need to have lives. But that's that. I'm sorry. I cannot continue doing 2 videos a week, but I will do one really, really great vlog every week because that's what I love making, and I think that's what you guys like watching. So that's where I'm at. I am working to take things off of my plate and not feel like I'm suffocating, because I was legitimately having nightmares about how much I felt like I was failing. Which brings me to a little bit of a writing update. I am so thankful for my writing group. Specifically, Ari has been giving me such incredible feedback on some of these early chapters that I've submitted. And I think it confirmed the one fear that I had drafting, which is that I called it not having a plot, but what I actually think it is that Peter, my main character, his wants and needs are not clear. So I spent some time last night, instead of writing, really working to flesh out Peter's backstory, how he got to be the way that he is, understanding why he's home, why he wants to leave, how Laurel fits into everything. And so I just spent a little bit of time developing that. And what I think I'm going to do is, I know they say don't edit while you're writing, but the developmental edits that I need to make the rest of what I write stronger are pretty minute. So what I'm actually going to focus on this week is actually revising a few things in these early chapters. I have about 10 chapters so far, and I will also need to adjust my outline, because the whole point is that Peter learns a lot of these life lessons from Laurel, but he's currently learning them from the town. I wanted it to be a little bit of both, and I accidentally went way too far in one direction. So now I'm kind of having to pivot, but I was feeling really down about it last night, but now I think that I'm in a much more positive headspace about it. I think this is going to make the first draft that much stronger. I think in terms of first drafts, it's really comforting to hear that on a line level, my writing is actually quite good. That was something that I was really scared of. I knew a lot of the developmental stuff was going to come up, but hearing Mick and Ari talk about the way that I'm writing and the prose and things on a line and scene level is a lot stronger than what I thought it was, is like very reassuring. And this is why I encourage you to share your work even when you feel like it's not ready, because other people will see things that you probably do not notice and probably just skip right over. So that's basically how I'm moving forward. This week's vlog, I'm just going to take you through my week. You saw some clips that were supposed to go in last week's vlog at the beginning of this video, but we're going to spend the week together. I'm going to show you how I'm balancing everything in my life now in a much more sustainable way. Full-time work is going great. I love my team, everything, it is busy season as I expected, but I'm very grateful to be here. And so I am going to head into a meeting right now. Well, in a little bit, in like 20 minutes. I need to finish some like administrative work, and then I have a lot. I still have a few things that I want to do today, like meal prepping and getting myself ready for like the week that I didn't have a chance to do this weekend because I was working, and I am so ready to not be working on the weekends anymore. So thank you guys so much for bearing with this rather lengthy update, but I think it was necessary. And if anything, I hope this shows you that, it's okay to try to push yourself to want to do more, but also to just recognize like when it's too much. And I think for me, I tried to do way too much. I knew going into work it was going to be so busy, and I still tried to push myself to do all of these things. It's okay. Just be very gentle with yourself. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. Let's go ahead and jump into the rest of our day.
I think too much. I wake up tired, started feeling. You grind your teeth, can't hide your bloodshot eyes, talking in your sleep. after dark. Guess we're on a losing streak, but we're in the company. I feel better when you speak, 'cause you know the words to comfort me. Guess we're on a losing streak, but we're in the company. I feel better when you speak.
Hello. I have tried to film this catch-up session. This is like the 4th time, and I've hated how it turns out every single time. I don't know why. But it is Saturday. It's about 9:30. I didn't anticipate not checking in with you guys until so much later in the week, but the truth is that going into the office for 3 days a week, and also just the amount of work that I am doing now at work, I'm just mentally exhausted. And so that leaves me pretty useless to write in the afternoons. I do try to write in the mornings. I think you guys saw, like, I bring my Alpha Smart on the train, and that's good. I usually get about 500 words when I write on the train in the morning, which for 30-40 minutes is not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Also, you will excuse my appearance. I did just wake up because I'm trying to write in the morning. I don't have work today until 6, so I have some time today to catch up on some words. But I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. I wrote about 500 words for my chapter 11, so I need to transfer that into my Scrivener. I think I need to write about another maybe 300 to 500 to finish out this chapter. I know I had also said that I was going to rewrite the first few chapters of Eden, but I think what I ended up doing was just revising, making notes for myself on what I wanted to change. I got to a point where, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but there's not a lot of conflict in my story as it exists right now. I really was just trying to figure my way through Peter's story because his story is kind of the crux of this book. I think I just got so wrapped up in fixing it already that I lost some of the fun of writing it. So I told myself, like, just keep going, you know. So I'm going to revisit my outline. I still think it's in a good spot. It is going to change for draft 2, and that's totally fine. What I really want before the end of the year is just to finish draft 1. I want to type the words "the end" at the end of this draft at the end of the year. I really just want to continue having the fun of, like, writing the story and learning the characters, and that is what I'm enjoying. And I need to remember that I want to make writing as sustainable and enjoyable as possible. during this time in my life. And I think that once I'm done with this part-time job next week, it will just open up a lot of time and stress. I don't know if you guys are like this, but if, for example, today I don't have work until 6, but I won't be able to relax knowing I have something at the end of the night. It almost feels like the rest of the day is just me waiting around for that, and I'm trying to not fall into that too much because I waste so much time. That's the update. That's where I'm at. Work is going great. I'm just trying to figure out like a new routine. Let's write together and see how many words we can get done in our writing session this morning. I just got ready for my shift, which starts here in 30 minutes. Today was a good day. Today I felt like I got to go back and do all of the things that made my days enjoyable. I got to edit this vlog, I got to write, I got to spend time with my husband. I feel like I could really just enjoy the day and not stress out about this shift. So I feel like I'm doing a little bit better with like, it's not time blindness, but it's just like how I go about my day. We had a really good writing session. I hit just under 1,000 words. I think it was 900. We finished up chapter 11, so we're starting chapter 12. Before I keep writing, I think what I'm gonna do is just reevaluate my outline. I know I've said this like a million times, but I think tomorrow, instead of jumping back into writing, reevaluating that little, I'm right between like the middle of my fun and games and my midpoint. So things are kind of supposed to start building up to this event. And the way that I have my outline set up right now, it's not building up to that. So I need to reevaluate a little bit. I need to integrate Laura a little bit better, but that is a problem for tomorrow, Rebecca. When I get done from work, I'll probably finish editing this vlog and have it ready for you guys tomorrow. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching and sticking by while I take basically like a 2-week break. It was very much so needed, and I really appreciate your patience. But please keep me updated on your projects down below. How are your November writing challenges going? I hope you're doing a little bit better than I am. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, leave a bow emoji. If there's anything else that you'd like to see from me, also please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. If you like this video, if you like me, please consider liking. That helps me out a lot, helps push my videos to the right people. And if you want to see more, maybe consider subscribing. I usually post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!